Hi guys, welcome to one of my favorite topics, linear drumming. Today we're going to learn this thing called 1:1. Now what is 1:1? Basically it's a ratio. The first number is the number of hands. The second number is the number of feet. So one hand and one feet. So today's lesson is all about practicing between your right hand and your feet as well as your left hand and your feet. So let's get started. So a very basic exercise, we use this a lot in school. It is what we call the warm-up. Right hand, right leg, left hand, left leg. So let's try this at 65 beats per minute. So we're going to do one bar right hand, one bar left hand, another bar right hand, and another bar left hand. Now the thing about this is you want to make sure that it is even and consistent. So you don't want to be in a position where you're doing, right? So that's not even and that's not consistent. So what you want to do is to bring down the tempo and play it consistently. Slow but steady. Second thing you want to take note is everything you can do with your right in linear, you want to be able to do with your left, because you don't want to be in a position where your left hand is at a disadvantage because it's not at the same speed or the same knowledge as your right hand. So practice everything with your left hand that you are doing with your right hand. Alright, so now let's move around the drums and let's apply it to our toms. So we're going to start with 2 snares, 2 high tom, 2 snares, 2 floor tom. Same thing, we'll do the first bar right hand, second bar left hand, third bar right hand, fourth bar left hand. So this is 65 beats per minute. So one of the tips to practice is to be able to trick yourself into thinking that you're practicing another concept, or in fact you're practicing the first concept. What I mean is, if you think of a paradiddle pattern, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, and you do it with your hand, still on the right hand, but instead it's the right represents the tom and the left represents the snare. Can you hear that paradiddle pattern? And then you put the bass drum in the middle. Right? In the middle of each note. But actually, the first concept is you're still practicing your 1:1. One hand, one foot. But now you have another concept, which is you're trying a paradiddle rhythm. So you're tricking your mind to focus on that paradiddle pattern, but actually, subconsciously, you're practicing your first concept, which is your 1:1. So we're going to do the next exercise with the right hand on the first bar, second bar left hand, third bar right hand, fourth bar left hand at 65 beats per minute. You can hear the paradiddle rhythm, but actually the real thing I'm practicing is my 1:1 ratio. Okay, a little bit of variation. So now it's 2 snares, 2 high, 2 snare, 2 floor, but instead of doing the right hand everything, we're going to use the left hand. So we're just going to do it 4 times of the same exercise. For the next one, we're still going to do a paradiddle, but this time it's going to be 2 hands involved. So right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, and of course the bass is going to be inside. 4 times. Alright, so let's try a fill-in application. 4 snares, 1:1 ratio on this. 4 snares, 1:1 ratio on the floor. Let's go. Alright, on the last application, we're going to try something fun. So it's going to be floor snare and high floor. So it's going to be right, right, and then left, left. So let's do it at 65 beats per minute. Okay, I have to admit, the reason why I put that inside is because I want to do some stick twirling. Now, if you don't know how to twirl your sticks, don't worry. Basically, you can either just flip it up like that, or you can do some twirls. That's not today's lesson, but the reason why we do that is so that we can incorporate a stick twirl. So as you're doing your right hand, you want to twirl your stick with the left hand. If you're doing your left hand, you want to do something with the right hand. So for example, okay, so like what I said, that's secondary. The first thing is to get the rhythm right, and of course, it doesn't hurt to have a little bit of fun. Alright, so for the assignment, we're going to work very hard for this 1:1 ratio. We're going to do all 6 applications, and we're going to use 4 bars for each exercise like what we did earlier. We're going to start at 65 beats per minute, and our target is to reach 100 BPM. So I'm going to do everything at 65 beats per minute, and then I'll try 100 beats per minute. So that was 65 beats per minute. Next, let's try 100. Okay, so I hope that you will practice really hard and be able to achieve 100 beats per minute. Like what I said earlier, it is not about rushing, but being able to play consistently and evenly. Right? So 1:1 is one of the basics that you need in linear drumming, and I look forward to sharing more of you in the next few lessons. See you!